Okay, so I'm still here at the cemetery. Um, just show a little bit, real quick. And I don't know what's going on over there at that particular grave, um, but I don't know. Got some really weird stuff going on. Um, and a couple other things happened as I was actually leaving and coming back to my car to get out of here and stuff. And I'll talk about that real quick as well. So, like I said, um, I have been to the cemetery itself, you know what I mean? But only over across the street on the left side. I had never came over here to the right side before because I thought there were two different cemeteries, but turns out, because I was reading the signs on both sides, and I guess they are actually connected, so they are the same cemetery. But I had never been over here to this side before, and this is the way bigger side, and I think it is the original as well. The graves over here, as you can, if you've watched the other videos that I uploaded, the graves over here are some of the oldest graves in the cemetery. Um, Across the street on the other side, none of them, at least from what I could tell, none of them are nowhere near as old as the ones over here. So the ones over here are all like from like the 1800s and stuff like that, like super freaking old. And so I thought I'd come over here and, and do a little bit of filming, take some pictures and stuff like that. And in the first video, the original video that I was filming, should be like the 10-minute one or something like that. I was walking around showing, a bunch of different various, different graves and tombstones and stuff, like particularly like really old ones from like the 1800s. And I was walking through, and everything was seemed okay, normal at that time. And I had to write this down, because I keep getting I can't quite remember the exact date on this one. So that last particular one that I went to, it was Mary C. or Mary Carr or whatever. It said like wife of like, was it C.E. Carr or something, like, I don't know. You'd have to go back and watch the video. I don't exactly remember. Yeah, but it was like Mary Carr. I'm reading it right now. Wife of like C.E. Carr or something like that. And she was born May 25th, 1862. And her date of death was actually October 31st. Oh shoot, I forgot to put the date. I forgot the actual date of her death. How did I forget to put that in? But anyway, it's in the video if you want to go watch the video. She died like in the 1800s at some point. But so like she died October 31st, Halloween, on Halloween. And every time I would go over there and film that particular part, her actual like date of death part, and I would read it, October 31st, 18, and then for some reason I don't even know what the heck it's called technically. It's not autofocus because it wasn't a focusing issue. It was like the brightness, I guess is what that was. So my brightness would jump up and down, like bright, dark, and just act freaking crazy. And it would go like super fast and start flashing and stuff, right? But literally only when I read her date of death, when I read the October 31st, Halloween, that's when it would go crazy. And I didn't catch it the first time that I filmed it in the first video, in like the 10-minute video, because I had filmed most of the stuff that I wanted to film, and had gotten to hers, and I was filming hers, and I was about to leave. And when I got back to the car, and I was reviewing some of the footage and stuff, that's when I saw it in the video when I was reading her death date, the October 31st, and I saw that the brightness on the screen was going crazy, like flashing and going bright and dark and stuff. I didn't catch it when I first filmed it because I guess I wasn't looking at my phone at that particular moment or something like that. I was probably looking past my phone, kind of just like holding my phone there, but like looking at the actual tombstone as I was reading. So I don't think that I didn't see it as it happened the first time, right? And I was like, what the heck was that? So I got back out of my car and I walked back over to the grave, to the same, to Mary Carr. And, I was trying to do a little bit of an experiment, So I was reading her headstone again, and sure as shit, when I read her date of death again, the exact same thing happened. The brightness started going crazy and flashing. Literally the exact same thing that happened the first time. Only this time, I actually got to see it for myself on the screen. And I did a little bit of I wanted to test something out, right? So then I read just her name and just her date of birth. Only didn't read the date of death part, the October part, just the date of birth, right? And nothing happened. I didn't have any crazy weird issues or anything. Everything was totally fine, right? It was weird. And then I read her date of death again, and it happened again. The brightness started going freaking crazy and flashing and acting nuts. It was freaking weird. But I got it. You know what I mean? And if you're watching this, I don't know which order I'm going to upload these. If I'm going to, which one's going to go up first or which one you guys are going to see first. I have no idea. But, like, if you had already watched the video and seen it for yourself, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, go back and watch those videos, and you can see it for yourself. You know what I mean? But anyway, so I had finished that up, the latest experiment thing that I was trying with it, right? And I was heading back to the car to leave, because this time I was like actually, before I get to that part, something else happened. So when I went back to her grave the second time, to see what was going on, my freaking battery, dude, jumped from like literally in the 30% range straight down to 15%. Like no gradual decrease or anything, like just straight drop to 15%. And my phone just doesn't operate like that. That's not how my phone works. My phone has never done that. You know what I mean? My battery doesn't drop that quick. If I'm in the 30 range, my phone will continue to drop through the 30s into the 20s, you know what I mean, and then hit 15. It has never went straight from 30 straight to 15%. It just doesn't happen. It never happens. You know what I mean? It was weird. But anyway, so after all that, then I was actually walking back to the car, like for real that time, like to leave. And as I was walking out, I was walking past the one spot where I had thought it was an open grave when I had first seen it, or when I had first seen it, I thought it was an open grave because it was a hole there. So I think it was just a headstone was missing or being replaced or something like that. But a little bit past that, there's another grave, and it has it has like a dog, like a white stone like dog on it, right? And as I was walking past that to the car, I swear to you, I started hearing a dog bark. It was freaking weird. I don't know. Now, I can't say for certain what the hell is going on. You know what I mean? But, like, literally, I heard a dog bark as I was walking past that dog tombstone. I didn't walk up to it and see exactly what it was. I don't know. It's probably not a grave for a dog. I wouldn't think. You know what I mean? But, like, right when I was walking past it, I swear I heard a bark on the way to the car. And then after all that shit happened, Then I came in and I started recording this video that I'm recording literally like right now. Right after all that happened is when I'm filming this one. It's been super weird here. It's my first time to this particular cemetery, and man, I I don't know. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna upload these. There's 3 of them. The first original one, and the second one with the actual experiment, with the grave. You know what I mean? And then this one talking about everything all together as one. So I'm gonna jump off here, and I'm gonna go upload these, and yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do after that or anything like that. I have no idea. But all right, I'm gonna jump off here, go post these, and I, yeah, I don't know. See what happens, I guess. All right, well, I'm gonna jump off, guys. I'll see you.